if we play this out real time, so what would you put as a practice, a crawl step? You could do it in 2 days, but you're going to give yourself 30 days. What's a simple crawl step you can do? Because with kids in a family system, you have a lifetime. So you got plenty of these to go through. But what would be a simple step you'd put down there?
Have a conversation with a non-Christian.
Have a conversation with a non-Christian. Very nice, generic, and plastic, so let's step it up a little bit. Which non-Christian would you like to have a conversation with?
My brother.
You'd like to have a conversation with your brother. What's your brother? Well, that's good enough. Sorry, forget we're like in public. Hey, who's your brother and what sin does he have? No. So he'd put on his planner, I'm going to have a conversation with my brother. So he's nailed down a what. Now we want to say, when do you want to have that conversation with your brother? In the next couple of days. So group, you got that? He's wanting to have a conversation. The great thing about them being in a church together is they're going to hold him to it. So now you have the partnership piece. Who's going to hold you accountable that's going to happen in the next couple of days?
My group.
Well, who specifically in your group? Tanner. Tanner's going to hold you accountable. Okay, now, when's he going to check up with you on?
In a week.
Okay, so that's the progress in a week. What happens in people is everybody wants to grow deeper in Christ, but more times than not, they pick too high of a goal in too short of a time. And what you want to do is help them get a win. Because what happens when the opportunity comes along? If the risk is successful, then their faith is going to grow. If he has a conversation with his brother in the next 2 days, and they will harass you if you don't, but I would even step it back on that. I would just say, hey, start to pray for your brother weekly. Get it real crawl. There's plenty of time for stuff to happen. And so what you want to do is in your group, you want to start to develop those things so they can see it. Now, enough of you. Let's go to me.